something you're ready for? Okay. Yeah, it's heavy.
Is he even finished? Yeah, I don't think that's number 5.
It's heavy. So we're just going to use this to look through. Ready?
Yep, it's still suffering.
Any negativity in your field?
I gotta find a new place. Did I even change it? Alright, hold on.
Just
Hey, it's changed.
That's right. That's right. Here's all going to be okay.
That's not stabilized.
Turning it in to positive energy, relaxing. I think it's yep, it's negativity. Let's see.
Let's see if that works. No, it's not working.
There we go. There we go. You're doing so good. So good. Let's get a little bit more.
What's over here?
No more negativity allowed in your energy. You're doing so good. That's right. Keep being quiet.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special?
Good.
An explanation.
Good. Very good. That's right.
That's 5's over here.
You're doing so good. That's right. Let's see. We got it. We got it. Let's see if there's any more.
What 5 is that one?
Amazing.
Oh, 5 is this way.
Amazing job. You're doing good.
see anything. Can I go up there? That's number 6. Where's number 5?
You did so well today. So well, so well. And
Right.
it's time. It's time for you to rest. And just be quiet. Relax. That's what you deserve. You deserve to rest.
I'm not sure how this works.
Everything.
Blue and red make green.
How for you. It's all happening in your highest good. And it's safe. It's safe for you to rest.
Let's see if this works.
It is safe for you to rest now.
Okay. That makes green. Then it said with blue, it's makes red.
You're doing so good. So good. So good. It's so
Oh, I have a ladder.
is working out for you. All you have to do is relax. Relax.
And I'm just guessing at this point.
Everything that you want wants you. It's just waiting for you to relax. mimes, sexy noises. She's like breathing as if she's snoring, but she's awake.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it.
For me.
Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. Two stations are better than none.
Just relax now. Relax.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees.
You now.
Looks pretty though.
So
Okay.
you can sleep.
Keep exploring, everyone, but
Or
stay
rest.
alert.
And I'll see you later.
I still don't get this. For it to make a beam, it needs two colors.
Hey, are you awake?
Red and blue mix.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Red and
it's me,
blue
your neighbor.
makes green.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I wanted to
And
come
green
over and
and
see
red.
if you were still up. Yeah, the door was locked, but I just played with
No,
it.
blue
and
and red.
it just opened up, I guess.
What? Blue
Yeah,
and
sorry
red
that I
make
woke
green.
you up. If it's
The
okay
most
with you, I'd
dominant
love to,
color
give you a little massage and help you
is
fall back asleep. That would probably make me feel sleepier too.
projected over here.
Is that okay?
It
I'll
can have
just
two
hop up
connections.
here.
This one is green and red, which make blue.
Yeah, this is so cozy.
Green and
I
blue make red.
understand why you were sleeping already. I probably would too if I had these lights and this
What can I do for you?
soft blanket. Just so
I don't know.
alright.
It's obviously
I'm
impressive,
just going
but
to
I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand. Well, puzzles,
your
or
day?
trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems.
Yeah, my day
But
was pretty
nowadays,
good, to be honest.
they don't have a practical application. They
Even
are a
better
common
now.
motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
I feel bad that I woke you up. So I'm gonna try to help get you back to sleep.
There's number 7 over here. I assume the gates are number 6. Number 5
Massaging
is this way.
your shoulders. Just relax.
Yeah, number 5 down the stairs.
You are.
Through some gates, I guess.
Chest.
Yeah, my connection's not great. I have to like turn down the bitrate. We need blue over here. And that's just straight up.
It's all going to be okay.
Red.
Do you like the scratches too?
Alright, blue.
Okay.
Doesn't work that way.
I'm gonna get your legs too.
Is there nothing behind that?
Alright. Just
No, there's nothing at all.
massage
There's a
your
switch.
thigh. And the other thigh. Your knees. And your shin. Down to your feet.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
So I'm just working out those knots.
Didn't we saw something?
Alright. I'm
What's
going
over
to
here?
just come back up. and we can help you
No, this is already it. I read this already.
sleep. Can you flip
And 7
onto
is this
your
way?
stomach for me? And I'm just gonna do some back scratches until you fall asleep. Okay. Alright, perfect. So I'm just going to rub and scratch your back until you fall back asleep.
What is this? I
I
already saw
believe
this.
I'll just let myself back out.
What number is this?
Just relax. Let all of the stress from the day drift away. You don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. Just getting this stress, getting
Number
any
8.
negative energy, and
7
letting
is
it
that
go.
way.
Letting it go. Because you don't need that anymore. You really don't. Do these scratches feel good? Good, good, good,
That's great.
It's all going to be okay.
We have to get to that. Blue and green makes red. Red and blue makes green. Red and blue.
You are so safe. It is safe
Red and blue.
for you to go to sleep.
Yeah. can't jump over that.
It's all
Switching of the guard.
to be okay. It's going to be more than okay.
I use the box now. You need the box. On this side. Can't use it. That's completely fine. Did something wrong. Grab this. Connect. I do something wrong too.
both longer than a year and less than a year. But I think a lot has happened, outside of that too, like, just life. I really like doing these hand motions because it's like that visual ASMR. But somebody commented the other day saying, like, can you stop moving your hand in front of the camera? As if I was doing it on accident. Clearly I'm doing this on purpose. But, yeah, I don't know. So I deleted TikTok yesterday or the day before. I haven't really posted on TikTok in a long time. So I mostly was just using it to watch TikToks. My sleeve looks so weird because I was trying to roll it up before, because this is like a giant t-shirt. It looked kind of weird being not rolled up, but I think it's better just normal, whatever.
That's complicated.
But yeah, so I was just using TikTok to watch other people's TikToks, and what I like about it is that the algorithm is really good, so it does show me things that I want to watch, whereas on Instagram it's a little bit more hit or miss, and Instagram sometimes shows me stuff that I hate, so then I just leave the app. Whereas TikTok usually is showing me like back-to-back stuff that I want to watch, which of course is dangerous because there's not much intention when it comes to the consumption of content on there. Like, I don't usually search things. Sometimes I will, but usually I just let them serve up whatever they think that I'll like, because they're so good at it. So I give up that choice and allow them to feed me with whatever content they want. And this is fun and easy, but it kind of just sucks me into this whole world that I wasn't intentionally planning on going to. And I find that it happens a lot less on other social medias. And even like with YouTube, for example, there's a lot more intention that goes into the videos that I watch, because, I like look through the options.
I'm not sure
I
what to do here.
select the video depending on my mood, depending on the experience that I want to have, and then I commit to watching however long the video is. And usually the videos are more naturally paced as well. It's not, ASMR where it's extra relaxing. Whereas on TikTok, everything is so fast. Even ASMR, they do fast and aggressive. And typical addiction, you know? It gets your dopamine going, and you crave it. You want to just keep opening the app all the time. But as you're doing it, it makes you feel worse. And at least for me, it kind of overwhelms
I'm
my
gonna try
brain.
something else.
And I just feel like I have too much information at all times and never enough time to process it. And
It's
this
on.
is bad
It's not
because
receiving power.
I want to create, you know, like even just these videos.
This should work.
And in order to create, you need space to allow the magic to happen. I don't know. Like, in order for your inspiration to come through, your
Yeah.
mind kind
I
of
screwed up
needs
again.
to be empty. Because if your mind is full, then there's no space for new ideas. And when your mind is full, all you can do is just
Grab
keep
this.
consuming more because your energy is so low that you don't have energy to create, write, make a video, go out and about, like, at least for me, because I'm a highly sensitive person,
What the heck?
so I get overwhelmed easily, and consuming so much content is absolutely overwhelming for me. So, I don't know, I'm happy to kind of have that out of the way for now, and it's interesting to observe myself craving it because it really is like, you know, an addiction. Like, your life is way better when you stop, but you get this kind of body craving.
Does this work?
Kind of like when I stopped drinking last year. Logically, I was happy. I immediately started seeing the benefits of letting that go. But my body was so used to the habit that I would
No,
get these
it's not
little,
working.
almost
This
like
is hitting the wall.
intrusive thoughts, like just pop in like a prompt in a video game.
There we go.
I should drink now. And I would have to be aware and just, you know, exit out of the prompt, say no thank you. And it's the same thing now that I deleted TikTok. It's like these little prompts drop into my mind and it says, open TikTok.
Melville,
And I just
what
have
did you
to
just upload?
X out of
Photo?
it and say,
I mean,
"No, thank
technically
you.
you're
I'm
right,
not interested."
but
Is that?
And
I
it's
can't tell
messy
what that is.
because
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly, you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
you're not aware.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
That those little prompts are your own intention, and you think like just because it pops up on the
There's
screen
a
in your
face.
mind, you think that that's what you want. But it's not. It's just an option that's available to you based off of your
Where's
past
number 8?
choices. And by using awareness, you can easily move the little mouse
What's over here?
and X out of it mentally. But yeah, I don't know. I feel really good about it, and I'm excited.
Interesting monument.
Decorative or another puzzle?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I feel good right now. I have been struggling with, not struggling, but like I feel that I've been in an anger chapter for probably a few months, and it comes and it goes, but it's a part of healing, you know. But I do kind of get angry, like really angry over small things sometimes, and it's interesting to observe, you know. It's like that reactivity and that sensitivity, that even when people like say little things, especially for me, it's online, because I put myself out there way more online than anywhere else. And I don't know, sometimes it's like people say little things or they give me feedback, which I get it, like you're free to give anyone feedback on the internet, but it feels like people are poking me with sticks, you know. When people give me unsolicited feedback, it's like, did I ask? No, I didn't. I'm doing my best. I'm aware of all the flaws, so like, why are you telling me that? And I know it's like I'm supposed to just allow people to criticize, because that's part of this whole thing, but it pisses me off, you know. It's like, if you know everything, why don't you do it? Like, but I'm working on not feeling those
Red
things.
and blue.
And then you have to feel it to heal it. So I'm working on just letting it flow through me and not holding on to that, and encouraging those reactive feelings within myself. But it is hard. You know, it's hard when you are trying your best and then people still pop up and like, you know, it feels like they're kicking you while you're down, or it feels like you're pushing yourself to your limit, and people are popping up and being like,
We
you
need to get
don't
this
get
open.
enough. And it's like,
So,
I don't know.
green.
It's hard because I have a lot of perfectionism for myself. So to get to the point where I can do anything has been a battle, and I've gotten there. But like sometimes you imagine, it's stupid to imagine this, but you know, you kind of think about things positively and in a kind of idealistic way. You imagine that, like, oh, if I could just get over this perfectionism, and if I could just do the thing, just post, just put myself out there, then everyone's going to see that I'm doing my best, and they'll appreciate that. And sometimes that is the case.
That is.
But other times it's like you push yourself, you let yourself know that it's okay not to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. Or, you know the saying where it's like, it's basically like it's better to focus on getting the thing you want done than it is to try and make sure that it's exactly right, because then you might never do it or whatever. But it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's like you just have to be prepared that all of that is internal, and other people, they have no idea how hard you're trying, and they're gonna judge you even if you tried really hard or you didn't try at all, it doesn't matter. They're gonna give you a whole list of feedback that you didn't ask for. And that's part of the journey, is just like tuning out from that, because especially if you are a highly sensitive person, there's no use to try to,
What am I saying?
decipher every single random person's feedback. It's like, did I ask? I didn't ask. Sometimes I ask, but like, if I ask, there will be a question mark. But I don't know. It's like, it also annoys me because it's like, I don't like to be angry and I don't like to be like on edge, I want to be very chill and just nice all the time, happy. Not nice, but like kind. And I don't like it when I get triggered because it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't feel beautiful when you're triggered. It feels very human and whatever. But it is interesting to observe. And it definitely has allowed me to have a lot more empathy for all people who put themselves out there in whatever way, online and in person. Because
Why don't we just need blue?
sometimes you just think that, I don't know, you just assume that these people are used to it or that they don't get affected. But I think people still get affected more than you realize. And that's why it's good to try to be nice, try to be kind. Sorry if you can hear Lexi sleeping. She's right here. She's snoring. It's very cute, relaxing. But yeah, another thing that I've been thinking about is I really enjoy selfish people, and not in the way of like they're assholes and they just only care about themselves, but more so in the way of people who are very focused on their own experience, and they still have empathy and they still care about the people around them and the people close to them, but they have a strong sense of self, and they're gonna go for what they want. They put themselves first, as they should, and they always have a preference, or most of the time. So like if you ask them, what movie do you want to watch, or what music do you want to listen to, they know and they will say it, I really like that because, one, sometimes it makes it easier for me, because sometimes when I'm hanging out with people, I don't necessarily know what I want, and when I'm with another person that also doesn't know, then it's like we just go back and forth. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? And it's very draining. Whereas if you're with somebody who has a strong sense of self, if you ask them, they're just going to tell you, and there you go. And that's just one example, but I also find that people like that are a lot more direct in general. If they have a problem with you, they're going to tell you, or they're going to try to figure it out.
We might have to do something about this.
of self, they're gonna do all this like passive aggressive stuff to get stuff resolved, and they don't want to have any what's the word? Oh, confrontation. I remember now. Yeah, people like that. Like they don't like confrontation, and so it's very like, I don't know, I feel like they end up doing a lot of sneaky, hidden, kind of backstabbing sort of stuff. And I don't like that. I don't want to be like that. And so I'm working on and learning how to be more self-centered and stay in my own frame, see life through my perspective, and allow myself to be selfish in that way, because in reality, as adults, we have, unless you have kids, but we have one person that we are responsible for, and it's ourselves. So if we don't take accountability for that, and we just go around sacrificing ourselves for other people or for political causes or religions or anything other than ourselves,
They all mix.
nobody's gonna do that for us. You are the one who is supposed to do that for you. And a lot of people who have a weak sense of self, they go around sacrificing themselves for others, and secretly they hope that somebody is going to come and do that for them, and they want somebody to save them, and they refuse to take accountability for who they are and where they are in life, and they do manipulative things to try to get their needs met, all under the guise of being a nice person. And it's mostly subconscious, of course, but for me personally, that's not a way that I want to live. And so I make choices based off of my own desires firstly, but of course I also factor in the people I care about and the people around me, and I try
This
to
is not to be
make
open.
choices that will, make more people happy rather than less. But when it comes down to it, if given a choice, I will choose myself every time, and I plan on increasing this way of being, not decreasing. My life is for me, because I do not plan to have kids. I kind of get to experience that in a more extreme sense, which I am thrilled about. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people who try to call you selfish are trying to manipulate you usually, like if they're saying it in a negative way. And it's important to allow yourself to be selfish, because again, you are the only one. If you're an adult, you're the only one that is responsible for your well-being, and you should take that seriously, because nobody else will. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody else will. They can try, but they don't have the capacity. The only one that has the capacity is you. So, I don't know. I really admire people who have some sort of understanding of that on a deep level. Some of them have do that. But yeah, just at this point in my life, I have no patience for adult victims. You know, adults who refuse to take accountability. I find myself being rather harsh to them when I come across them in my life. And I'm sure one day I will even out and be more accepting, but I think it's just like, I don't like to enable people, you know. But yeah, I'm excited for the future. I've been thinking, because it's the end of November, and last year when I started this channel, I uploaded every single day from the day that I started, I think the 15th of December.
That's it.
I uploaded every day for 40 or 41 days, and it was really fun. Obviously, it's a lot.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now.
And
Try accessing the tower, 1K.
long term, but it's really fun, and I don't know, I know a lot of people do daily uploads in December. Like, I used to watch vloggers do daily vlogs all the way till Christmas, like every day of December up till Christmas. And I don't know, I think I might do that with just regular ASMR videos. I might do that this year. And I think it could be really fun and maybe get my momentum going again, like with creativity. Because when you're uploading every day, you don't have time to overthink, and you just have to kind of post it and ghost it, as some people say, where, yeah, you just post the video and then move on. You don't have time to sit there like refreshing the page and reading the comments and imagining what everybody thinks about it, you know. So I kind of want to do that so that I can just be.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
You know, just doing whatever feels fun. So yeah, I might do that. We'll see.
Neither done.
Okay.
I can't mess with this.
I'm glad to see you.
enter the
going
tower.
to be okay. Yeah, I know it's stressful. It can feel stressful. But that's why it's important to relax. Try not to think about that right now. You're doing your best. That's all anyone can really ask of you. You're doing your best. It's okay. It's all going to work out. You're so special. You really are. I wish you could see yourself
There are gates over
how
here.
I see you. You're amazing. And everybody else thinks so too. Sometimes people feel awkward telling you how amazing you really are. But we all think it. And when you leave the room, usually someone says, I love that person. They're great, aren't they? And everyone else always agrees. You are such a valuable soul. And I'm so glad that you exist. I know.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have to have left something behind.
Everything
Servers.
is working out for you. Even if you don't realize it. You know, sometimes we can label things as good or bad, when in reality, we have no idea how they're going to work out. And sometimes, the things that we think are the end of the world are in reality everything we always wish for in disguise. Things happen in chains of events. You have to let it unfold, my love. You have to trust. Trust that everything is working out for you. Because it is. Rest now, my love. Relax to receive. Relax to receive. Everything is working out for you. It's all working out according to plan. Sometimes it's fun for some things to be a surprise. Trust me. Nothing has gone wrong. It's all in your highest good.
Just try to enjoy yourself while you wait. Can you do that for me? I know that you can try at least. That's right. That's right. Just like that. Good job. Try to enjoy the journey. You're going to get to where you want to go. There's no rush. There's no rush. Things are being moved for you behind the scenes. You haven't made a mistake. You haven't made a mistake. Everything up until this moment has led you here. And you are exactly where you're meant to be. It's all working out. Everything is going.
And every time I stream, strange things happen.
It's going to be okay, you know. You really don't have to worry at all. You're doing so good. You are doing so good. So good. Just relax. Relax now. Relax. 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 Relax now. Relax. Relax now. Can you do that for me? Good job. Good job. Good job. Everything is working out exactly according to plan. Nothing has gone wrong. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And you're doing so good. You're doing so good. You really are. It's going to be okay. I know. It can feel like that sometimes. I know it can. But everything's working out. Everything experiencing that. But I promise you, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. It's going to be okay. I know. Try to get some rest, my love. I'll be right here if you need me. It's all going to be okay.
I think I have to stop.
Get some rest.
Number 4. We did that one. I think we missed one.
Hey, I hope you didn't think that I had forgotten you.
I would never forget you. I promise.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive?
But I do.
Well, let me tell you my story.
I really do.
When I was... Yes,
You
Frank,
don't have
I'm
to
recording right
feel
now. Uh-huh.
Like you should
No.
be saying.
You know what? Why don't you go...
I know what it's like.
To be the silent observer.
And that's okay. And it makes an impact. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to. It's okay. I love your presence. Just you existing is enough.
It's enough. You are enough.
Yep. I have to stop.
To be honest,
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years.
one thing.
It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, But the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
See if somebody else already said what I wanted to say, and then I just like their comment instead. But yeah, I usually don't comment unless I'm in a certain mood where I feel like it. And that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to feel like you need to speak in order to be included. Sometimes there's so much to process that commenting something or saying something feels like it's just adding to the noise. And I understand that. But I want to make sure that you know that there is space for you in the world, here and elsewhere. If the time comes, have something that you want to say, something that you want to share. I would love to hear your voice. There's no rush. And there's no rush at all. And you can do it in whatever way you like, not just your comments, but through
This is done.
creativity, expression in your own life. Maybe simply speaking up in a group, singing a song, telling a person how you feel, however you want to use your voice. The world is waiting. Patiently. There's always space for you. Whether you have something to say or not. Your silence is comforting and warm. There is space for you, and you are enough. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pretend in order to be worthy. You are enough just as you are. And I hope that you know that. You deserve
exist. You know how I know that? Because you exist. And if you exist, it's for a reason. You are here to experience. And part of that experience is your own unique mark. Just
Red
your
and
presence
blue
alone changes every environment that you enter. Whether you realize it or not. People do notice you, and you have affected the lives of others in ways that you will never fully realize. You exist, and that itself
Is incredible. And I'm so happy to exist alongside you.
we are in this human experience together, even though I'm sure we have different stories and backgrounds and experiences. There's a lot of commonalities between all humans, and I think that's beautiful. And I think you're brave. And I'm happy that you're here.
I hope that you realize how incredible you are. Everything is going to be okay. You are okay.
It's okay. If you ever do decide that you want to say something, I will listen.
I will listen.
And so will other amazing humans. We are all in this together, whether we like it or not. And your self-expression
I might have to
Is a
stand on it.
gift to the world. And we are lucky to have you.
a little disappointed. I think you can do better. In fact, I know that you can. I know. It's tough sometimes. The world can be so cruel. And sometimes it feels like all you can do is join. I know it's tough. You were taught a long time ago that being soft is a weakness, and that being rough on the outside is the only way to survive. You know, you're just doing your best to make it through. But I want you to know you don't have to be like that, you know? There's another way.
That was a very smart one, Kay. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
I'm really not going to ask you to change. You don't have to change. You are enough.
I guess we could try to cross the person out.
But I am going to ask for you to just open your mind to other possibilities. Maybe what you've experienced so far is not the only way to experience. Maybe there's a version of reality that is soft and is kind and has space for your softness to come out. I know. It's been a while since you've seen that softness in your
That was great.
When I was booted up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those were actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
It's hard. I know it is. But you're safe now.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
It's safe for you to be soft.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
For you to be loved. It doesn't have to happen all at once.
Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads, without improvement, are roads of genius. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
What if there was another way to interpret the things you notice in your day-to-day life?
Children must learn to help themselves.
Things.
Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
And I know you can. So try to do this for me, okay? This week, today, or tomorrow, depending on
Those who desire hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils.
you.
Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
You don't have to do even
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
when you go to the store, you notice
We need to talk about what just
someone
happened.
open the door.
Thoughts?
I'd say there are
another
two
person.
distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to?
Maybe
And what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
Smiles
It seems
at
similar
you,
to the apparition in New Jerusalem.
tells you to have a
Presumably
good
the same
day.
technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking.
Sincerity.
Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Notice these little things. Count 3 of them.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
Let's assume for a moment that
We as
1K is right
humans
and it is intelligent in
tend to
some sense.
see
What really matters here
world
is what it was trying to
not
achieve
as
by
it
asking those
is.
questions.
but in accordance with our beliefs.
Testing you to what? See if you're
And
worthy?
sometimes
That's an
those
interesting
beliefs
thought. You solve the puzzles, you
were
get
given
access to the
to
towers,
us
you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like?
notice things
Certainty.
that confirm these beliefs because
You know how you get
Whatever.
from mystery to certainty?
By solving puzzles?
Yep. 1K, you know the drill. The rest of you, as you were.
someone keeps looking for something different. Just to Keep taking deep, deep breaths. Feel the unconditional love of awareness washing over you. It's going to be okay. It's going to be more than okay. You made it. You did it. You're here now. You are safe. Allow yourself to soften.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that Wonka found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Alright. I'm done. I'm good. 4 hours. And my connection is not very good right now. I'll be back tomorrow. For sure.